internet has made it easier than ever to learn just about anything you want. So with all this content available, how will you know which ones to learn from and which ones actually work? Luckily for you, laptop lifestyler, we've produced the most profitable online free videos right now. We'll go over what Amazon FBA is and how beginners can start earning $100 to $700 per day passively right after the introduction. We started selling on Amazon FBA last 2011, and the reason for that is because we wanted to earn money online to financially support our family. We also wanted to pay off our debt because we crave more liberty for ourselves. That's why, along with 2 million other people, we began selling on Amazon to generate additional income. The major challenge with most people is that no one really understands what the opportunity is. So they Google stuff, watch YouTube, and still don't know what it is. So in this video, we will show you how to figure it out. But before we get started, if you can, please do us a tremendous favor in some way by clicking thumbs up if you like Laptop Lifestylers videos. We encourage you to consider becoming a subscriber so you don't miss any of the new ones we release every day. Now, we're going to take the opportunity and we will determine whether it is a good or terrible prospect. And if it is, we will decide whether we can still make money out of it, and if so, how we can get going. Let's break down what Amazon FBA stands for. It stands for Fulfillment by Amazon. Basically, you create or buy the product in places like China. Then you ship it to Amazon and they handle everything else for you. They manage customer service, returns, and some marketing for you. That's why a lot of people like it because, oh my god, Amazon's going to make the money for me. I could live on the beach, chill in Bali, and spend all of my time interviewing all of the people. But as I explained previously, most people think that when they see, the commercials when it comes to Amazon FBA, but is it actually the case for a newbie who is just getting started? Let's begin with how we got started back in the day. We would go to Alibaba and look for products that we thought would sell well in our niche, which was barbecue supplies. So we would sell things like barbecue gloves and grill mats. So if we search in barbecue gloves, we'll see that most of these barbecue gloves are going for like $2 a piece, and the first step would just be coming up to here and scrolling on this, and then finding a way how to reach out the supplier. Now, all of these folks are usually from China, which is why they can obtain such incredibly low pricing, and a lot of products are manufactured in China, right? So back in the day, we would be messaging all these people in China asking questions like, hey, what kind of item is this? Can you give the specifications? What's the minimum order I could actually buy? Can I put my own branding on it? And the moment we started getting the answers from them, then we're like, okay, let's make a deal. So let's say we wanted to purchase 50 to 100 of these pieces for $1 a piece, right? That's what most people do. So let's assume we spend 500 of these cotton gloves. Then we'd go to Fiverr and type in our logo design. By doing so, we ended up finding someone who would create a logo for as little as $1 a piece. So you could just explore around to see what would match your budget. In our case, after we had a logo and design, we had them go ahead and put it on all of the grill mats that we were selling and all of the barbecue gloves that we were sending out after we branded it. The next step is to send it to Amazon, which will look something like this. And when people type in things like barbecue gloves or grill gloves, which is what you see right here, people will come here and buy it. Amazon will then handle customer service. If they want to return it, they will also handle it for you. The best part is that you get paid every 2 weeks from this process. Every time you make money, just simply contact back and get more stocks from your suppliers. Ship it back to Amazon and repeat the cycle until $100 turns to $10,000 and turns into $1 million like some people do. But first, let's break down your obligations because that's the most major factor. You should realize that Amazon will handle the most of the heavy lifting, but you must fully comprehend what they expect from you. First and foremost, they expect you to select the most appropriate product. Bear in mind that if you lose money because you choose the wrong product, it's not Amazon's mistake, it's yours. We know this because we recall typing in dog leashes and spending $2,000 or $3,000 thinking to ourselves, oh my god, everyone loves dogs. They'll buy dog leashes, right? At the time, there were some dog leashes that we actually purchased. We forwarded them to Amazon and anticipated that we would earn a lot of money. The thing is, we didn't do a lot of research into the product and didn't even know how to reach our ideal customers. As a result, we wasted a lot of money on a bunch of different products. If you picked the wrong item, you could lose not just a few hundred or a few $1,000s, but also months of your life because you're dealing with China. It takes time to contact them, and you have to send some samples over to your house to see if it's good quality, because sometimes China suppliers completely rip off the quality of it. You don't want to spend $2,000 on a product that is made of poor quality materials. When you buy thousands of units, you have to see if it takes several weeks to get them from China to your house or to a freight forwarder. So you're looking at several months before you can actually get your product live on Amazon. And the worst case scenario is once it's live, you realize you chose the wrong product and spend the majority of your time trying to find the right one. Another thing you're responsible for is keeping your inventory in stock. When you run out of inventory, these people aren't going to be the ones talking to your supplier. You are. If you don't keep your inventory in stock, what happens is that this gets removed from the top of the listing and it starts getting lower and lower in the search engine result, which is what Amazon is. Last but not least, you're in charge of marketing. Now, there are literally 2 million sellers on Amazon, and if you're one of the thousands of people making grill gloves, odds are you won't show up on the first page of Amazon for the search result, and you'll probably end up somewhere near the bottom. As a result, you'll need to come up with some new marketing strategies. You may need to learn how to use Facebook ads. That's exactly how we started with Shopify, because we couldn't sell some products on Amazon. But those are essentially all the benefits or all the responsibilities. Number 1, choosing the product. Number 2, keeping it in stock. And number 3, selling it through Facebook ads, through Shopify, and our own e-commerce programs. Now, let's talk about the advantages of having a good product that you've chosen. Number 1, it's passive income. You're not dealing with customer service, you're not dealing with complaints. You're literally just saying, oh, we're out of inventory. Go over to China to buy a product. Have them send it to Amazon, and that's really it. You can even hire someone else to do it for you. It's not that expensive. And that's how people advertise a passive income lifestyle to actually generate their money. The second thing is that you don't have to deal with logistics. We used to run an e-commerce company, and it was a nightmare. It's like coming back from a trip and seeing 50 returns that we had to deal with. We had to deal with customer service, client complaints, email marketing, and we had to deal with all of these things. For individuals who aren't particularly tech smart, Amazon FBA makes it extremely simple. You just say, oh, we're out of stock. Click purchase from China, have them send it to Amazon, and presto, you're making money. Another advantage is that you don't have to manage returns or deal with customer support. It's very quick delivery, which means customers are very happy. And not only that, but Amazon Prime is literally like crack cocaine to most people in America. Practically, people spend thousands of dollars every single year on Amazon just because you click a button and it shows up within 2 days for some reason, right? Satisfaction is literally like a drug to most people. And that's why every single second, I believe Dr. Jeff Bezos makes something ridiculous like $200,000. It's because a lot of people are already on Amazon, and millions of people are already searching for products they want to buy on Amazon, just like you would search for problems on Google. But let's talk about the disadvantages. Number 1, it costs money. Every time someone makes a sale on Amazon, you have to pay them a fee, which they deduct from your profits. So if you're selling a lot of products, expect smaller profit margins. If you're selling things under $30, expect even smaller profit margins. Another factor to consider is that because Amazon has excellent customer care and is always willing to side with the customer, expect your returns for Amazon FBA to be slightly higher than if you were to build your own website on Shopify. Another aspect to note is that sales tax is quite complicated. We are not a tax advisor or a tax consultant, and this isn't a financial advice. Dealing with sales tax when it comes to Amazon is one of the most difficult things that most people do and have with e-commerce, because you have to understand that each US state has different sales tax laws and codes, and you have to be able to report on all of that, and it's just confusing and a logistical nightmare. The biggest disadvantage is how much money you're willing to invest up front before seeing if you're actually going to make enough money or not right for one single test of a product. You'd need maybe a couple $1,000s, and not only that, but you might need like 3 to 6 months of testing. So the barrier of entry is a lot higher and expect you to break even with your initial investment maybe after a year or two. So if you're looking to get rich quick with Amazon, it's probably not the best idea, because it's a real business that takes time. You have to deal with China, which takes several weeks to communicate and deliver products to you. Not many people consider that, because you're dealing with all the confusion that comes with sending products from there over here. It's a real nightmare. And if you don't have $5,000 to $10,000 up front, Amazon FBA is probably not for you. But if you do, let's chat about how to become successful. Remember that product research is 80% of the battle, and the best way to do that is to go to Amazon and read the reviews to see how you can enhance certain products. That's exactly what people like to do the best, and it's when they find out what people are complaining about, then create a better product. Second, figure out how to bundle products. Another thing to learn is SEO, or search engine optimization. You have to figure out how to get your product to be on top 1 ranking when someone types in grill mat or grill gloves. Of course, the most important thing is reviews, but you can see how titles as well as the exact description play a big role. Lastly, if you truly want to be successful, you must learn how to build a brand independent of Amazon. Most people don't want to hear this because they're thinking, oh my god, I wanted to get rich with Amazon FBA, but they don't realize that you must build your own brand separate from Amazon. If you're not willing to do all that, don't worry. We have some upcoming videos for free that are a faster and easier way to make money online. That's it for this video, Laptop Lifestyler. Remember to subscribe to our channel, and if you feel like we've delivered value, please share this video with one person. That's right, just one person, as a token of your appreciation for the hard work we put into making content that educates and helps you on your mission of building your own fortune. Remember, you can watch video after video, but it isn't until you actually take action that you'll start to see results. See you soon.